Are you researching places to live in the Twin Cities area in Minnesota? Want to know what areas are best for you and your lifestyle? Well, this video is for you. I'm Roddy, local Minnesota and Wisconsin real estate agent since 2010, serving the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul and the suburbs that surround them. In this video, I'm going to show you what living in Minneapolis, Minnesota is like. From schools, to neighborhoods, to local industry, and more. But before I get going, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel for amazing content that covers all areas around the Twin Cities and western Wisconsin. And as a quick side note, I built something to help you out that's free to use. If you need a realtor anywhere in the US and don't know how to find someone who's experienced with world-class service, go to findrealagent.com. Essentially, we'll interview the top agents and connect you with the best one based on your needs, and it'll cost you nothing. Link is in the description below. Okay, so Minneapolis, home of the Minnesota Vikings Stadium and the Minnesota Twins. A place the artist formerly known as Prince lived, and the largest city by population in Minnesota. The name is derived from the Sioux word for water, Minnie, and the Greek word for city, Polis. And Minneapolis definitely fits the bill as a city of water. Outside of the many lakes and Minnehaha Falls, Minneapolis lies directly on the Mississippi River in Hennepin County. Despite the fact that Minneapolis has decreased in population by 0.7% since 2020, Minneapolis still boasts the largest population in Minnesota at 425,336. That's an average population density of over 7,900 people per square mile. Minneapolis is one half of the nickname the Twin Cities, which also includes neighboring St. Paul, the capital of Minnesota, which is only 10 miles away. These two cities, along with dozens of nearby suburbs, make up the Twin Cities metropolitan area, and the entire metro area of the Twin Cities contains a population of over 3.69 million people. So let's start with a question. Why would somebody want to live in Minneapolis? Minneapolis is the societal and cultural hub in Minnesota, if not the whole Midwest. Industry abounds in Minneapolis, thus creating opportunities, which drives population. The rising population needs amenities like dining, shopping, parks, and entertainment. And Minneapolis does these things very well. If you are looking for a community where everything you need is within 10 minutes, Minneapolis is the place for you. Someone could move to Minneapolis for work and have every single personal need addressed within the city limits. In fact, in 1904, Minneapolis Park Board Superintendent Theodore Worth made and delivered on a promise that every person living in Minneapolis would have access to parks. He made this happen, and you can find a park within 6 blocks of any residence in Minneapolis. Minneapolis also has the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport just a few minute drive away, where you can travel to any major airport in the world. If you're looking for a city that has every amenity, is extremely diverse, and has endless opportunities, Minneapolis is the place. Let's get acquainted with the area. When most people think about Minneapolis, they think of the beautiful skyline and downtown district, which is located right alongside the Mississippi River. The downtown district is about 15 minutes to St. Paul, and also about 15 minutes to the airport. Downtown Minneapolis is home to some famous landmarks like US Bank Stadium, where the Minnesota Vikings play, Nicollet Island, and the Stone Arch Bridge. Minneapolis will not disappoint with its vibrant nightlife with endless options for live music, theaters, pubs, and restaurants. Minneapolis is home to some of the most amazing scenery at the many parks, lakes, and trails throughout the city. And just like the artist formerly known as Prince, Minneapolis is also home to Lake Bedé-Makaska, formerly known as Calhoun. Bedé-Makaska gives access to beaches, boats, biking, fishing, picnics, and many sports, including archery. If there's any area as a whole that needs improvement, it would be the Minneapolis School District. According to greatschools.org, Minneapolis has a high school graduation rate of only 74%, which is 9 points below the state average. But with a school district this large, there are some areas and schools that perform better than others. The top performing high schools are all located in the southwest corner of Minneapolis. Coincidentally, this is the location in Minneapolis with the highest average sales price for housing. Now, I've linked some maps and information about the school districts in the description below. But if high-performing school districts are important to you, the best place to move in Minneapolis would be the southwest area, and specifically these 9 neighborhoods. Linden Hills, East Harriet, Kingfield, Fulton, Lyndhurst, Tangletown, Armitage, Kenny, and Windham. Minneapolis is also home to the University of Minnesota, a public university with 55,000 students enrolled in the fall of 2022. The U of M is located adjacent to the downtown district along the Mississippi River. Fun fact, the University of Minnesota was established before Minnesota officially became a state. Let's talk about housing. The median sales price in Minneapolis is $322,500, which is below the average of the entire metro area. Now, there are many neighborhoods in Minneapolis with affordable homes and a few neighborhoods that require a ton of work and success to break into. If we look at the home value map, you'll see that the lighter color will be less expensive homes. These areas are mostly in neighborhoods like North Minneapolis, or on the southeast side, we have Longfellow and Powderhorn. The most expensive locations in Minneapolis will be the condominiums downtown, or basically anything within walking distance to the lakes. Like I mentioned before, the areas in the southwest that have the best schools also have the highest price. Two neighborhoods that I think are noteworthy would be Uptown and Northeast. Uptown is on the east side of the lakes and to the immediate west of Interstate 35W. Uptown has a commercial district stretching east to west between the interstate and Bede-Maka-Ska. This is a walkable neighborhood to everything you could want. Amazing restaurants, amazing shopping, fantastic community, and top-of-the-line amenities. What's really cool about this area? The homes are generally pretty affordable. The homes available right now range anywhere from $89,000 all the way up to $2.8 million. Let's slide across the Mississippi River to another fan favorite neighborhood called Northeast. Northeast is kind of like a little city inside of the big city. Most areas are mixed commercial and residential with deep roots in artistic history and immigrant cultures. You'll find gems like Kramarchuk's Deli and Restaurant, an Eastern European attraction, plus a lot of other great places to eat, parks, and a whole bunch of craft breweries. You'll see from the lighter color on this map that Northeast has a lot of affordable homes. All right, let's talk about local industry. Minneapolis is home to a lot of large companies that employ tens of thousands. Some of those companies are Allina Health, US Bank, Target, Graco, and Xcel Energy. This city has also attracted a lot of young talent with its large and still growing tech industry. Whether you're looking for starter jobs or a career with the ability to grow, Minneapolis has it all. In summary, Minneapolis is an amazingly diverse city with ample opportunities, fantastic communities, and some areas with extremely affordable homes. Do yourself a favor. If you've been considering a move to the Twin Cities area, send me an email and subscribe to this channel. I'll be walking you through the entire metro area and helping you decide where to put down your roots. If you already live in the area and need professional real estate help, reach out right away with any questions.